What I eat in a week as a professional dancer who has been vegan for over 11 years. In this video, I will share with you my favorite plant-based recipes, and I really hope you're gonna like it. Let's start. On Monday morning, I made my favorite breakfast, porridge. I started by slicing half a banana and mashing the other half. Then I added the oat flakes, vegan protein powder, which is optional, pinch of salt and water. I combined it very well and I cooked it for about 3 or 4 minutes at a low-medium heat. When it got really thick, I added some soy milk, kept stirring and cooking for 2 more minutes until it got really creamy. On top of my oats, I added the remaining half of the banana sliced, some frozen mixed berries and peanut butter, which I usually alternate with almond butter or cashew butter. I also made myself some coffee because I make it every day, and as an Italian I'm very proud of this tradition, and I enjoyed it with some soy milk, which I usually alternate with oat milk. For lunch, I toasted some bread and I cooked in a pan a lentil burger from the supermarket. I also made myself a very quick and simple salad just to get some veggies in, which was cucumbers, tomatoes and fresh baby spinach. After making my salad, I spread on the bread some tahini cream, which is sesame paste basically. It's very rich in calcium and for me it tastes amazing. So this was a very quick but nourishing and fresh lunch, which I enjoyed it a lot. In the afternoon I made myself a snack, which was grounded flax seeds for omega-3s with cinnamon and plain soy yogurt. I completed my bowl with some orange and it was a very refreshing snack. For dinner I cut tempeh, onions, red pepper, carrot and broccoli. I started by cooking the onion and carrot first in some water. I added all the other ingredients with some salt, covered with the lid and cooked for about 10 minutes. When it was done, I enjoyed it with some cooked potatoes which I had leftovers in the fridge, and it was simple but nourishing and tasty. On Tuesday morning I made myself again porridge, but I had almond butter this time. I also had as a snack some soy yogurt with ground flax seeds, cinnamon and a kiwi. For lunch, I had the leftovers from the dinner of the night before, and in the afternoon as a snack I had banana with tahini and orange. In the evening for dinner, I boiled in salted water potatoes and carrots. In the meantime, I cooked a small red onion with a pinch of salt, and when the potatoes and carrots were ready, I mashed them. I also added some dried dill and soy cream to make it creamy. When everything was ready, I combined it very well and I served it with a lentil burger, and my boyfriend had it with some smoked tofu on the top. Wednesday morning starts with a new mocha, much bigger than the old one we had, which makes a very good coffee, and I enjoyed it with some soy milk. I also made myself porridge again with peanut butter, and I'm sure by now you know that this is my favorite breakfast. In the morning as a snack I had soy yogurt with flax seeds and an apple. For lunch I made myself a salad with baby spinach, cucumber, tomatoes and smoked tofu. In the afternoon, banana with almond butter and a pear. In the evening I started by rinsing very well some red lentils and I cooked them for about 10 minutes in vegetable broth. Once they were nice and soft, I had them with the leftovers from yesterday, the potato, carrot and onion mash. Thursday morning starts with a different breakfast, pancakes. I started by mashing a very ripe banana and then I added some flour. I used both normal flour and chickpea flour, but I'm gonna leave in the description box all the details about the recipe. I also added cinnamon, baking powder, pinch of salt, some oil and I mixed it very well. Last but not least, plant milk. I used oat milk. I mixed it very well until I reached this creamy consistency, and then I started cooking my pancakes. I used 1 tablespoon at a time and spread the mixture evenly to create circles. When they started to bubble on top, I flipped them and then I repeated the process to finish all the batter. When it was ready, I can assure you that the smell in the kitchen was amazing. I really recommend you trying these pancakes because they don't have any eggs. They're super light, fluffy and soft and tasty and delicious. I had them with some soy yogurt with banana and almond butter on top. After that, as a morning snack, soy yogurt with flax seeds and a pear. For lunch, I rinsed very well red lentils and buckwheat. I before cooked some onion and carrots in water, then I added the buckwheat and lentils. I covered with water and some veggie stock powder. I let it cook for about 12 or 15 minutes. When it was ready, I put it in some containers and enjoyed it for lunch. In the afternoon, I had a banana with almond butter. For dinner, I started by rinsing very well a can of white beans. I cooked in a pan onion and carrots in water. After that, I added the beans and some broccoli. I covered with a little bit of water and veggie stock powder. I cooked that for about 10 minutes, covered with the lid. And I also decided to add in the end some soy cream to make it creamier. In the meantime, I cooked some spaghetti pasta in salted boiling water and I blended half of the mixture. When everything was done, I assembled it in the pan, everything together to mix once more. And I would say it was a very nice dinner. I really recommend trying this recipe because it's nourishing, balanced, but also delicious. Friday morning starts with oatmeal with peanut butter and a coffee, of course. As a snack, I had a banana and an orange. For lunch, I had the buckwheat and lentil thing that I made the day before. As a snack, dates and cashew butter, which is absolutely my favorite thing. I would die for it. And in the end, for dinner, I had a salad with peas and avocado mash with tomatoes and tofu burgers. I will leave you in the description box down below all the ingredients and the recipes. And if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments and I will reply as soon as possible. Before we end, I would like to tell you that I am not a nutritionist and the purpose of this video is not to force you to eat the way I do. Everybody is different, we all have different needs, and what I showed you was just what I ate during last week, but of course I always eat different things. Even if I'm not a nutritionist, I did study nutrition, so as you probably noticed, I make sure that every meal includes proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and a lot of vitamins from fruit and vegetables. The only supplements that I take are vitamin B12 and vitamin D, and I'm gonna leave you in the description box some links about the scientific reasons why it's important to supplement those vitamins. My goal with this video is showing that being a vegan and having a plant-based diet is affordable, is nutritious, is fun and tasty. And I really hope that you enjoyed and you will take some inspirations from my recipes. I will post for sure more videos like that, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss the next ones. I really appreciate it and I thank you if you did. I will see you soon in another video. Bye!